Now tell me, what is the conversion rate variance importance? Anybody? So first thing you should know about variance rate, conversion variance rate. What is conversion variance rate? Like, and how it would work. So let me explain. So conversion rate variance, it is account that deals with the exchange rate. So generally, when you create a PO, when you create a PO, and after based on PO, you might have received material. Okay, after with the material, you will get the invoice as well. So the difference between purchase order and invoice exchange rates. Okay, so let's say at the beginning of the January month, 1st January, you might have raised PO. After 20 days, at the 20th January, you might have received the invoice and material. That time, exchange rate would be different. The rate difference between PO creation and invoice creation. So the rate difference will be captured using with the conversion rate variance. Okay, get the point? And next level, what is the importance of realized gain and realized loss? What is the importance of realized gain or a realized loss? What is the difference between conversion rate and realized gain? Anybody? So this account will save the record the conversion rate between invoice creation and payment creation. Okay, after payment it will be closed, right? So the point level, like when you have done the payment, you should know the reference gain or loss. Here, when you create a PO at the January 1st you have created PO. January 20 you might have received invoice. So the rate may be increased or decreased. Based on increment or decrement, you will get conversion rate gain or loss. And after receiving invoice, you will not make any payment immediately. You will take 20 days or 30 days of time to make the payment. Let's say you are paying amount, the invoice, against the invoice on 30th January. By the time it would be changed. Okay. So when you got the invoice January 20, the rate would be different. But when you are trying to pay the invoice against, then the rate would be different. Exchange rate would be different. I am talking about foreign currency transactions. Okay. Only foreign currency transaction level, we will consider these conversion rates. Okay. So at the end of time, like when you are doing the payment on January 30th, then what is the current rate? So what is the invoice level rate? The difference between payment and invoice. That will be captured for realized gain and realized loss. Okay. First you have to try at least. Okay. So these are the very important interview point అండి. So I think మీలో చాలా మంది previous batch లో ఉన్నారు. Okay. It you have to very thorough on this. Okay. Can anybody tell like invoice grouping? Like in our organization, let's say example a requirement. So in our organization, we have different. Please keep on mute. So in our organization, we have a different categories of suppliers, right? Supplier invoices we have, and we would like to you know make them as a groups. So because why? Because we need to prepare some reports as well. We need to pay the invoices as a one PPR process. We have PPR processes. Then we need as a parameter we have to make some groups for the invoices. So what are the procedure to create a invoice groups? Can I maintain multiple groups for invoices? Then how can I do that?
Through payment process profile.
So payment process profile, yeah, payment process profile, you can do that, but yeah.
So here we can group payment grouping, payment limits.
No, I'm not asking about payment. I'm asking about invoices. Yeah.
Mute లో పెట్టు.
So that is a pay group, and that is you are saying about a pay group, and now I'm just asking invoice grouping. So if you see that when you try to create an invoice, okay, at the header level, you can see group, invoice group option. Okay, once you started the information, trying to give the information, it will be go to gray out it. So to make it enable, we have to, if you go to search in manage invoice options, there you can see there is an option required invoice grouping. Okay, there is an option called invoice grouping. We have to enable that option and you can try to create invoices with the groups. Okay, so this is invoice level options I'm asking. The payment like pay group, what you are saying, that is also can be done. Okay, that is different level. Like pay group, we can create a pay group for supplier level. We can create a pay group for invoice level. Okay, the same we can use for PPR and yeah, that is the different process.
That means invoice grouping means we are sending to the same supplier.
Not the same supplier, you can create multiple a group for the multiple invoices, multiple supplier invoices.
Okay.
And tell me, can I adjust the paid invoices in AP? So I have already done the payment for the AP invoices. I just want to adjust the paid invoices. Can I do that? Simple, yes or no? Can I do that?
No, we can't do this.
No.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Yes. So somebody said yes. If that is the yes is the answer, now tell me how we can do that.
By using credit memo or debit memo, create a credit memo, debit memo. You can do the adjust. I think.
That is our current, but yeah, the invoice have that whatever the invoice we have done that has to be changed.
Cancel or void the Avail the payment.
So if you go to manage payment options, okay, if you go to manage, I think invoice options are payment options. So allow adjust, okay, allow adjustments for to paid invoices. So I think that is invoice options on it. There is an option called, yeah, there is an option called adjustment, adjust, allow adjust to paid invoices at manage invoice options. If you search, let me, there you can see this is the option where you can enable paid invoice, allow adjust to paid invoices. Okay.